Pain is real. Hurt is real. Betrayal cuts deep. But crying over someone who hurt you isn't healing. It's surrender. And you were not born to surrender to pain. You were born to rise from it. Never cry for the person who broke you, because they don't deserve your tears. They don't deserve the power that comes with knowing they still live in your heart, rent-free while you bleed in silence. People who hurt you don't define you. They reveal themselves. They show you what they're capable of, not what you're worth. So stop making their damage your identity. Stop carrying their words like truth. Stop replaying what they did like it's the soundtrack to your soul. You deserve better. Not because you're perfect, but because you're worth fighting for. And your future deserves more than a past you didn't deserve. Never cry for someone who left you in your lowest moments. That's not love. That's not loyalty. That's not your loss. That's their reflection, not your failure. Crying for the person who hurt you keeps you stuck, keeps you in a story where you're the victim, keeps you chained to a chapter that needs to be closed. You can't heal in the same place you were broken, and you can't rise while you're still holding hands with the pain. Let them go. Let the version of you that loved them go too. That version gave everything they had, and it still wasn't enough for someone who didn't know how to receive it. But it will be enough for someone who does. More importantly, it's enough for you. Your peace matters more than their presence. Your healing matters more than their apology. And your growth, that matters more than their regret. Don't wait for closure from someone who was careless with your heart. Create your own. Look in the mirror and say, they don't get to win. They don't get to own this chapter. They don't get to write the rest of my story. You do. You always have. Yes, you were hurt. Yes, it wasn't fair. Yes, it broke something inside you. But that break is where the light gets in. That pain is where the power begins. Because from that pain, you learn your worth. You learn boundaries. You learn how to rise. So stand up, wipe your face, and remember who you were before they made you forget. You were fire. You were full. You were whole. And you can be again. Don't cry for the person who couldn't see your value. Let it be the last tear they ever get. Not because you're cold. Not because you're bitter, but because you've decided to stop bleeding for someone who wouldn't even offer a bandage. The strongest thing you can do isn't to fight back. It's to move forward. It's to smile again, laugh again, dream again, love again. Not to prove anything to them, but to prove everything to yourself. You are not the pain they caused. You are the strength you built after it. Never cry for the one who hurt you. They are not the end of your story. They are just the plot twist that made the story more powerful. So turn the page and keep writing. You're not broken. You're rebuilding. And this next version of you, they'll wish they had treated you better.